Happy Sunday, every one of you. God bless you. I bring you a word. Listen carefully, and I want you to share this video, especially to women out there who are life are in danger. If you are married to a man, to a chronic cheat, a man who's cheat, even as that, when a man cheat on you first, you get to know that yes, your husband cheat on you. My beautiful people, instead of you to be there and staying, and it will not resolve to that extent of you not taking your life that you didn't give to yourself, before it will get to that level, divorce him. Once you notice that yes, this is what your husband is doing, and you know that you don't have the strength, to go on, divorce him immediately. Okay, when the scripture said that to women rather, is also to the women, to the men as well. So when you think that is something that you cannot, because cheating is what destroy marriages today. 90% cheating is what destroy marriages today, and the same cheating, 90% is what takes people's life. And what is happening now, women, they themselves, they are taking their own life right now, in the sense that they could not, the pain is too hard, and the whole thing is too much, so they decide now to take their life. You are making a big mistake, because when you take your life, your husband will not change. For the fact that you are gone, it will not make him to change from that. So why do you have to take your life from those children that you have promised to take care of? That you take your life and you just like that, without considering those children that you brought into this world. Let me tell you, women, when you are pregnant for good 9 months, you went through a lot. Your body went through a lot. So you cannot even take your life for your children, but you are taking your life for another man. Yes, it's your husband. You people, that most of the men, they don't understand that you are one. So that is where the problem is coming from. They don't understand that you are the ribs. You are the ribs and the bone of their bone. So that is where the problem is coming from. So when you find out that this thing is becoming too much, what you do is to take yourself and leave. Okay? Do not take your life. It is a big error. Do you understand me? So if you find out that your husband cheat, divorce him. Okay? You are free to. The scripture tells you that. Put him away. Divorce him. Do you understand? Instead of you conceiving, bearing, oh, let me not go because of my children. But if you finally go, like you take yourself, that thing frustrates you, or rather he frustrates you, and you take your life. Who are you leaving behind? Is it not the children you are also leaving behind? That one is the gravity of you taking your life and leaving those children is even much than the one that you would divorce him. Do you understand me? So I'm here to tell you, if you think that it is something that even time to come, you cannot take it, and you see that he's doing it, divorce him, save him a divorce, and go. Do you understand? Do you understand? Marriage is meant to enjoy, not to endure, not to suffer, not to cry, not to weep and say, oh, because of my children. It's not the children that sent you to go and marry. The children, they are in heaven on their own. and you ask for it, and God gave it to you. So the children, they are not even your property. Those children, they are not your children. They are inheritance from God. They are blessings from God. They are gift of God. Okay, so that should be the more reason why you should leave that place and care for those children and cater for those children. Do you understand me? So it's not for the first place, it's not the children that sent you to go and marry. Do you understand me? They are innocent. Did you get it? We hear people say that, you know, our mother, they bear with our father. Who take nonsense? Who takes nonsense? Do you like nonsense? That is why they die or timely death. That is why I'm sorry for that word, Facebook. That is why they're gone on time. Do you understand? There are some certain words that one cannot just use here on Facebook. So you hear people say that a copy or white people, cocksure, the divorce, because the white people don't take nonsense. They are humans, and that is why their laws function. Everything about their function. When they love, they love. So love is a sacrificial. When you love somebody, you give yourself away, like Jesus did, without no blemish. The Bible says he loved us. He gave himself to us. So why would you, as a man or a woman, you love your husband or your wife, you can't give yourself to it? Then divorce and go. Divorce and go. That is why the white people, they don't take nonsense. When they see that their husband, their spouse, or what of you is, you know, doing all those kind of things, cheating or what of you, the next thing they serve them divorce, because it's kind of, they are, you know, belittled them. You understand? It's like they have taken them for granted, so they don't take that. And once the man, you know, cheating, the white woman sees that, oh, you don't love me anymore, so go away and let me go away, because they can easily also buy themselves. Like, to them is nothing. So before they go into that, that is why you see that they divorce you, because you go. So most of the time when you see white people, they divorce on that 2 seconds, check very well, is infidelity. Infidelity. And the law as well, it stays there. You understand? And it's there also in the law of marriage. You don't supposed to. People still cheat because they don't know who they are, especially when you are married. It can also be out of ignorance. But when you love your wife, did you love your wife out of ignorance? So you don't supposed to. Your body, the scripture said that you and your wife will cleave together and you become one flesh. So by you cheating, you are exposing your marriage, you are exposing your family, you are exposing your husband, you are exposing your wife to the world, and that is dangerous. Once you expose your marriage, once you expose your husband or your wife to the world, you are inviting the devil into your home. That is why you see marriages crash, because cheating goes with satanic spirit. You understand? So you're just supposed to, share our flesh with another. Once you are cleaved to a wife, that is what the scripture tells us. You people are now one flesh. So when you see that your husband cannot respect you and he's cheating up or down, divorce him, serve him a divorce paper, and go your way. Okay, or you are not tired of the tears. You are not tired of, this one, that one. No. Okay, if not for my children. The same, if not for your children, when something happens to you, those children will suffer, God. Those children will suffer. So it is better for you to leave than to buy yourself and let those children suffer. Take yourself and leave. Save that man divorce. Nobody like the truth, but this is the truth, and this is what the Bible tells us. Jesus said, put him away. Put him away. Divorce him. You understand me? By the time that women begin to learn, especially in our society, begin to be doing that, the men that will change. A man will cheat on you, you cry your eye out, you hurt him with that. Are you serious? You are his wife, you are his bone of his bone and the flesh of his flesh. A lot has happened, especially in our society. We are seeing everything on the media today. We are seeing how women, especially, we don't see that, oh, men, they fight themselves because their wife is cheating. No, all we see is women fight themselves, women taking their self because of the man is cheating. We've heard a lot. There's no way you would describe it. It's by, they have by themselves. And that is wrong, woman. Is the life not sweet in you? You don't love the way you are living? Whatever does not give you happiness, cut it off. If you taking yourself away, you are not going to heaven, because God is going to question you. And that is why Jesus said that if it is this finger that will make you not to enter the kingdom of heaven, cut it off. If it is your husband, your wife that will make you not to enter the kingdom of heaven, cut it off. Do you understand? Don't buy yourself. It is simple. It's there in the scripture. Matthew 19 verse 9. In short, I urge you to read from verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, verse 4, verse 5, verse 6, verse 7, verse 8, verse 9. Because people leave the other verses and jump into the verse 9. Read everything. You will see what Jesus was trying to tell the people. Because of the hardness of the mind of human being. That is why we are here where we are today. I said it in my previous video that, and Jesus said it. He said from the beginning it wasn't like that. And that takes us to the book of Genesis chapter 2 from verse 20. You read from 23, 24, 25. Read it. Did you understand that? And see what the Bible says there. See, yeah, read from verse 21 rather. And see that to 25. That's what Jesus said in the book of Matthew 19. It wasn't like that from the beginning. From the beginning, it was the men and the women, and that is it. But I said in my previous video, human destroyed the world from the beginning, and that is it. So, women, I am begging you in the name of the Lord, if you know that this thing to resolve in taking yourself away, please don't try it. Please consider the children. That children that you carry for 9 months. Should I remind you the symptom you went through? The vomiting, some spit, some vomit, some you can't even sleep, you are uncomfortable. Then after bringing that child into this world, even till that child is 18 years, you are not okay, you are not sleeping. You make sure that everything about that child is okay. As a mother, you don't sleep in the night. You wake up, you feed that child. Then that child grows as well to 18, or from 18 you think you just forget about everything you went through. Then you buy yourself because of a man. Don't try it. When you think that this is what he's doing, divorce him, serve him a divorce. Serve him a divorce and let it go his way. Stop pampering a man that is cheating on you. You are empowering him to do so. Stop it. People of God, this is what I have to tell us women. And God gave me a revelation when I was going through this word. He said that I should tell us, people all over the world, that the only way that marriage will work He said that we should submit to one another. And he said that we should submit to him. He said we should submit to one another. So when there is submission, then there is respect. And when God gave me that revelation, like, God, okay, it's respect that will make marriages work. He said, yes, that you, husband, respect your wife. Wife, respect your husband. That is the, you might see it as nothing, but that is the revelation that God gave to me. And he took me to the book of Ephesians, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 21. He said, submit yourself to one another in the fear of the Lord. Submit yourself one to another in the fear of the Lord. He said, this is what will make marriage work. He says, submit yourself to one another. Respect each other. He said, that is the only thing that makes marriage work. Thank you so much, people of God. And I want you to take note of that. Submit yourself to one another. Love your wife is normal. Your wife loves you as well. But God said that the only thing that makes marriage work is respect and submitting to yourself, one another. He said that is the only thing that will make marriage work. And it was a clear revelation. And when I was asking God, why this revelation? It took me to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 21. Ephesians 5:21. God bless you, people of God. This is all I have to say, and this is all I have to tell you. Please share this video. Let it get to people, and people let it begin to learn. Okay? Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a beautiful Sunday.